Alright, and there is the Dark Arisen expansion, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming it for y'all and playing through it. And there is there is another form to Damon, his awakened form. And I don't know if I'm gonna do that next episode or if I'll save that for like whenever we do the hard mode run of the game. But we'll save that for a later date, guys. There are more games to play. More games to play that I want to get up on the channel. So we'll come back to the awakened Damon in the hard mode at a later time. But yeah, that is, the story for Dark Arisen. It's pretty good. I like it. It is, the story of Ash, Greta, and Aura is really cool. How, it seems like there was a third option that Ash chose, and, the female dragon was Greta, the Arisen who found Ash and took him in. And Greta's pawn, as we all know, underwent the bestowal of spirit that Celine will do, that Sage did in the base game, and as the Fool did with the Dragon Forged. And Ash fell in love with Aura, and when he became Arisen, his beloved was Aura, Greta's pawn, who had underwent the bestowal of spirit. And the dragon who Ash was talking to was Greta. And I just feel that was, it was a really well done story, in my opinion. It was really cool. And and also something else as well. Death, for those of you guys who don't know, Death was actually another Arisen who had ended up another monster of Bitterblack Isle. And so yeah, that's kind of cool to think about, that an Arisen was so consumed with killing that they literally became a representation of death. And it feels like the other Arisen who had made it to the island were most likely hunted down by Death if they hadn't met their end by Damon's hands. It really feels like Death would have been the one to hunt them down if they didn't make it to Damon, because it feels like some of the monsters on the island would have gotten some of the Arisens on the island, but I feel like most of them would have fallen to either Death or Damon. And I feel like the monsters would have gotten some of them, but a much lower percentage than Death or Damon himself. But with that, guys, we have beaten Bitterblack Isle, and we can run through the island again, and we probably will at some point for Damon's awakened form. And all the level 3 gear that is now available. And we still have to take out Death as well. But we'll probably do some of that off camera. And, like I said, there are other games that need to be played, other adventures to take. But before we leave, we'll see what Aura and Baroch have to say. Alrighty, guys, and, I think that is a good spot to end this video, guys. And like I said, I do believe, we will return to Dragon's Dogma at some point in the future. We still got Damon's, awakened form to contend with. And, we still have Death, but, we'll take care of all that in due time, guys. But, there are other games to play and more adventures to have. So with that, guys, I think we will call it here. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, why don't y'all consider leaving a like and a comment telling me what y'all thought. And if y'all have any suggestions for the future games we play in the future, why don't you leave them down below in the comments, and whichever one gets the most likes, and if it's a game I have, I'll consider it. And if I don't have it, I'll add it to the list. But with that, guys, if y'all enjoyed and want to stay up to date with future games, why don't y'all consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And I've been your host, Gaming Dragon, and I will see you guys on the next adventure.